This is goodbye. I'm going to try to present myself in this video about what I'm thinking or what I'm about to do. The purpose behind this video is so that I can kind of tear myself apart and finally admit to something that I want to try to overcome these challenges in life. For a long time, I've considered content creation, but I just didn't have it in me. Too many doubts and fears, and mainly because the person that I looked up to back when I was a kid was in a similar position where instead of going through college and studying to be an engineer, he ended up finding this passion for making videos. I thought it was neat and cool at the time, but I didn't have all the equipment. I thought, you have to have like a certain it factor, and you have to be fully invested into this and spend all your time. But I was very cautious. I wanted to secure myself first and, get an engineering degree. Now, I tried to do some content on the side, but normally it was mainly just between friends and family. I just showed them this video and they enjoyed it, yada, yada, yada. Something that I thought that if I could put it to the side, get my degree, and then hopefully I can work on this behind the scenes. But I really did end up enjoying my engineering degree, learning about it, even though I wasn't the best at it. It was a pain, but I thought since I'm putting so much time and effort into this degree, something good might come out of it. Then comes the pandemic. And I'm not going to put the pandemic on a pedestal saying this is what caused everything, but it is a little bit of piece of the whole puzzle on why I'm making this video. I want to give this one last shot, and I thought to myself, like, I don't have it in me anymore. I don't have that creative pursuit anymore. As much as I don't want to say that. I'm making excuses for myself, even in this video as well. And I want to admit that. The thing is that I still have these fears. Because if I do pursue this, or if I do put this passion in front of me, just like everybody else, they'd also be concerned as well. Like with, oh, what if it turns out well? Or what if it doesn't turn out well? On one side, if it does turn out well, great, but I don't have anything more to produce. Again, all of that creativity just went out the window. And I'm getting older as well. And if I'm going to get older, and now that I'm older, it's like I have to accept reality at this point. That I would have pushed this hobby of mine sooner rather than later. And I didn't. That's the thing, I didn't. So in a way, I've kind of failed on my end. I failed so miserably, and I know this video is gonna fail as well. But I'm still gonna put it out anyway. It's the one last thing that I can do to, at the very least, say that I'm giving this a proper goodbye. And I know there's not gonna be a lot of views on this with the current YouTube algorithm, but there are people that I look up to, that I want to make them proud and happy. And I think they already are. And I know that, but I don't know, maybe I want them to congratulate me one more time. I have very limited time on this earth. And if I could do it all over again, I probably would have made different choices. Or maybe not. Maybe I'd be too scared to make them again. But there's people that I love dearly. And I want to make them happy. But I know deep down, no matter what I do, I think they'd still be happy. But I don't think they want to see me get hurt. And I've been trying to fight that, trying to balance both of these parts. And I don't know what to do. So I'm still trying to channel my thoughts here. There are people that I look up to in various different industries, not only from the professional side, but the more passion side. And I've been fighting so hard to keep both of those sides. But it's getting to that point where I have to pick one or the other. And I have to kill one of them, essentially. That's basically what it is. I have to destroy it. Destroy one of them. And it's hard. It's really hard. And I have to make an ultimatum. Because if this video does end up doing well, and that might just pull me back in the other direction. And then I'll never look back and look into the into the professional side. And truthfully, that scares me so much. So much. And I'm still in that survival instinct where most people don't grow out of. And I'm definitely a sheep to this machine. So that's why I've titled this video, "This is Goodbye." So most of you have probably clicked off by, 10 minutes ago. I'm looking through this Calgary trip, and trust me, it was fun. Definitely worth it. One mistake that I made here is that I ended up booking my hotel at Calgary rather than Banff. Word to the wise, please book a hotel in Banff. It's well worth it. And I saw this clip of this family. I'm pretty sure I've already shown it in the video. But, man, it was so much easier to be a kid with no clue what's going on in the world, just going to school, meeting your friends. Everybody's talking about, what TV show they watched last night, what grades they got, what they want to do later in life. There was so much hope, and I think I'm tapped out of hope. Hoping to, at the very least, I can hope anybody that watches this video can get a little bit of inspiration. Not even just inspiration, at least encourage them to make a decision on what your life want to look like. I am struggling to find that middle ground for most of my life. And I want to say I want to have both pieces, but I just can't. And it sucks. If anybody else can pull this off, this dream of mine, please do. Let me hear your story in the comments. Not just for me, but for everybody else. Hopefully when I come back to this video 10 years from now, I can at the very least say I did it. Here's my experience. And good riddance. Good riddance to the lot, I made that decision and I'm more or less happy with it. Or at the very least, if I see this video next year and this does end up going well, or maybe a couple of months, maybe I would have pick up this passion project. Man. Every goodbye, there's a hello. Kind of want to end the video with something like that, but yeah.